Before his horrific killing on a barren desert, Jim Foley spent almost a year and 9 months as a prisoner of Islamic radicals. And remarkably, he had been through a similar ordeal just 1 year earlier in Libya. He'd been freed. But few people on earth can fully understand what Foley endured and what other Western captives have endured and continue to endure, those who are still being held. But Nicolas Hennin can. Hennin is a fellow French journalist. He's a freelance journalist, and he was held captive in Syria for 10 months before his release in April. He spent 7 of those months with Jim Foley. And Nicolas Hennin is kind enough to join me live via Skype from Paris right now. Mr. Hennin, thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. If I could just ask you right off the bat, what were those 7 months like? Specifically, how did Jim Foley do? How did you do? How were you treated? What was he like?
Well, to be a hostage is not an easy thing. It's a lot of stress, a lot of pressure all the time, a lot of starvation as well. We basically are, well, always lacking everything. And James was in these specific, harsh circumstances a very good friend and a great support. And he was always here when one of us was well, feeling not so well, to just have some nice words. He was always extremely understandable, and well, he was a great friend. It could sound strange for me to say that he managed to make these 7 months of captivity for me easier, but well, somehow it did, because it was just great to have him with me, and well, yeah.
I can't imagine for a moment what this news may have been like for you. It's been difficult for so many of us who didn't know him, and now there seems to be such a desire for retribution of some kind, or at the very least to find the people who did this. And to that end, the investigative forces in Britain and in the United States seem to be throwing everything at this investigation. They want to find the perpetrators, and there have been reports in Great Britain about the killer speaking with a British accent, and some are suggesting that he may actually be named John, and he may come from South England, perhaps even East London, and that it's possible former hostages not only knew him, but knew of a group of British militants and nicknamed them the Beatles because they were British. Do you know anything about John or the Beatles?
No, I don't.
Nothing at all?
No.
Do you think that that's something that will at least be a lead for the Americans or the British or anyone else who's investigating this?
It can be.
It can be. Can you tell me?
It's a total wrong. If the investigators try to go to this direction, I think they would mislead themselves seriously.
You think it would be misleading for them to go down the route of this John or a group that was named the Beatles?
Yes.
Can I ask you, you know, thank God you were released and you made it home to your loved ones. And Jim Foley, there was a ransom request that was made. The Americans don't meet those ransom requests. The Western Europeans are known to do it, although no one will ever confirm it. Do the captives, you yourself and Jim and Steve Sotloff and those who still are there, do they know this metric? Do they know that if you're American, yes, your government is not going? So when you are released, is that known to the Americans that they're watching the Western Europeans leave because their government's paid for them?
I'm not sure I was paid for me. I was paid for. I don't know what was the term of the exchange for me. I presume that there has been a bargain because, well, but I have no clue what it was.
Yeah.
I can't say I've been paid for.
Did you, did you ever spend any time with the... I'm sorry, we have a delay between us.
For the release of a hostage.
What was that? Can you repeat that?
There are many things you can get in exchange for the release of a hostage.
This is
not
true.
only money.
Did you know, or were you held with Stephen Sotloff?
For my release.
Sorry, we have a
I
delay,
have no
unfortunately. It's
what has been
difficult to
given in
communicate.
exchange for my release, I said.
Did you know Stephen Sotloff? Were you ever held with him as well,
Yes, we were
the American
together.
who's being held now?
We
And
were
what do you
together.
know about him?
Well, he was doing as good as he could according to the circumstances.
And when you see these threats that are being made now for the Americans to stop an air campaign and airstrikes against ISIS targets in Iraq in exchange to save the life of Steve Sotloff, do you believe these ISIS killers, do you believe they would actually spare his life?
I don't know. I can't answer this question. I'm not in position to answer this question. I mean, these are questions either to ask to the leaders in the West or to the leaders of the group of ISIS.
Do you think there's any chance Stephen Sotloff will survive his captivity?
Yes, sir.
It's so good of you to speak with us, Nicholas. Thank you so much for shedding light on this and for sharing your thoughts about Jim Foley. It's a very sad time for everyone, and for you and those who knew him in particular. I appreciate your time, sir.
Welcome.
Thank you.